piece of property once owned by one of Wisconsin's most notorious criminals was sold this past weekend to the TV host of Ghost Adventures on the Travel Channel. Story Suffer tells us about the item and why the sellers chose not to advertise its dark history.
It was crazy. All the calls from all over the United States and one from Canada.
George Pienka auctions antiques, but says few have as much of a story as a dusty cauldron abandoned in a client's garage.
And I go, yeah, cauldron, they come up every once in a while, and he says, well, this one was opened by Ed Gein.
Yes, that's Ed Gein, the serial killer from Plainfield in Washoe County. Gein was convicted in 1968 for brutally murdering 2 women, in addition to digging up and mutilating corpses. A cauldron from Gein's home had since been untouched among a man's family treasures in Grand Marsh.
It was held March 30th, 1958, and he said his mom and dad were at that auction, and he bought this cauldron.
In a notarized letter to the state of Wisconsin, the former owner says his grandma, quote, painted the cauldron black, painted flowers on it, and said it was memorial for those who died at the hands of a serial killer.
Heart sank, I think. It's a very sad story, and we didn't want to glamorize it any way, shape, or form.
The couple decided to advertise it as a cauldron with a story, but just days before the auction, the story and the connection to Ed Gein got out. The TV host of Ghost Adventures tracked down the auctioneers.
With my expertise and my gift in the field of the paranormal and sensitive and an empath, I wanted to try to connect to the spirits.
Bagans bought the cauldron for $2,800, but George Pienka says it could have gone for more than $10,000 if publicized.
When it got to the certain spot, I just I was sitting there thinking about all the hurt that this thing is, anything to do related to Mr. Gein brought.
My intentions are good intentions to try to help the energy or any spirits or victims that are attached to it.
After half a century, the cauldron with a story is on its way to a ghost storyteller's home. In Stevens Point, Sari Saffer, Action 2 News.